After Jenn Tran had to relive her proposal to her ex-demonstrator on The Bachelorette's after the final rose, she didn't have any time to process their dramatic breakup. Immediately after the show, the reality TV star learned that she was going to be a celebrity contestant on season 33 of Dancing with the Stars. Jenn had to catch the next flight to New York City for Good Morning America, where the season's cast was going to be revealed. It was at the airport that Jenn first met her partner, Sasha Farber. Although the pair were eliminated in week 6, they continued a relationship outside the show that has continued to interest fans. Sasha called his encounter with Jenn at the airport like a romantic comedy. In fact, he also detailed the very special thing he kept in his wallet to remember the whirlwind experience both he and Jenn encountered when they learned they would be on News.Is. News.Is pro Sasha Farber keeps the boarding pass from his flight to GMA with Jenn Tran in his wallet. Dancing with the Stars professional dancer Sasha Farber is giving more details on how he first met Jenn Tran, his season 33 partner. In a December episode of Lightweight's podcast, Sasha recounted his immediate rush to the airport after being told he would star as a pro at the last minute. With Jenn on board to star in News.Is, especially right after her tough breakup with Devin, she also had to make it to the airport in time for the two to make it to Good Morning America. For Sasha, the moments leading up to GMA, which include meeting Jenn, will be a memory he will never forget. In fact, the dancer keeps something in his wallet to remember what a whirlwind moment it was for the two. Sasha told host Joe Vulpes that he still keeps the boarding pass for his flight to GMA. It was just so exciting. Funny enough, it was such a special moment because I still carry this in my wallet, and no one knows about it. This is literally the boarding pass from that flight, Burbank Flight 7A. It was Gate 7A, Seat 22E, and it was doors closed at 845. And Dina called me, I wanna say, 7:45. It was a movie. It was literally like a movie, and I have it in my wallet, he said. Sasha called his relationship with Jenn the perfect rom-com. Sasha shared with Joe that he received a call from Dina Katz, News.Is casting director, who sadly informed him that they could not find a partner for him for season 33. Sasha joked that his height played a factor in finding the right partner for him. While Sasha was let down, he was okay to star in the season as a troupe member. As Sasha was going to bed knowing that the season 33 pros were meeting their partners that night, he noticed his phone was blowing up about Jenn Tran, who was sadly discussing her breakup with Devin on After the Final Rose. I looked at my phone and it just said, Jenn Tran, Jenn Tran, Jenn Tran. Sasha believed that Jenn would have been the perfect partner for him. She looks really short, and I'm like, should I just call Dina and be like, Jenn Tran's pretty short. However, he decided not to tell the casting director his thoughts because the season 33 cast was already meeting their partners. However, Sasha recalled receiving a phone call from Dina that same night, who urged him to get to the airport immediately. They had a partner for him. It was none other than Jenn. Sasha recounted his trip to the airport and how he first met Jenn while at the gate. The two did not get to sit together on the flight because it was at the last minute, but Jenn had posted a TikTok that saw the two rushing out of the airport for GMA. When I think about it, I always get chills. You can't write this. Sasha shared that he and Jenn immediately formed a bond. Fans loved watching them at rehearsals and on the ballroom floor. They believed they had more than just a professional relationship. To build such a bond with Jenn, this would be the perfect rom-com movie. I mean, Netflix, here it comes really is. Jenn and Sasha are officially dating. After months of speculation, Us Weekly confirmed from an unknown source that Jenn and Sasha are dating. Throughout Jenn and Sasha's time on News.Is, they immediately sparked relationship rumors. Even after their elimination, the couple continued to fuel romance rumors. They became pros at dodging questions with regard to their relationship. In late November, Jenn admitted to Life and Style that she would sleep at her partner's house during their run on News.Is. It certainly didn't help clear up any gossip that the two were actually dating. Sometimes I crash on his couch. We had a lot of rehearsals, so we would go rehearse, and then I'm also out of an apartment very soon, and he has, like, 5 bedrooms in the place. And he has dogs that need to be walked and fed and dishes to be cleaned and meals to be made, she joked. In December, a fan snapped a photo of Jenn and Sasha holding hands in Vancouver, Canada. The two were in Vancouver after Sasha bought his partner tickets to Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. More recently, Jenn celebrated her 27th birthday in style with Sasha right by her side. Speaking to Us Weekly, Jenn stated that Sasha got her some really great birthday gifts. She added, "I'll leave that for him to share, but he is very, very kind and thoughtful." According to a Reddit thread about Sasha discussing his meeting with Jenn as a romantic movie on the Lightweights podcast, a user pretty much summed up a perfect banger rom-com about the pair. Him, recently divorced, demoted. Her, dumped on live TV. Thrown together on a dancing show. Can this be the second chance they've been looking for? When Jenn Tran stepped off the Bachelorette stage, she was reeling from the whirlwind drama that had unfolded before a live studio audience. Her broken engagement with Devin Strader, a relationship built and dismantled under the glaring spotlight of reality television, was still fresh in her mind. But life had no intention of slowing down. Immediately after reliving her heartbreak on After the Final Rose, Jenn received news that would change her life once again. She was joining season 33 of Dancing with the Stars as a celebrity contestant. From heartbreak to rehearsals, Jenn barely had time to catch her breath. She found herself rushing to the airport for a flight to New York City, where she'd appear on Good Morning America alongside her fellow contestants. It was there, at the airport gate, that she first met Sasha Farber, her future dance partner, and, as fate would have it, the man who would capture her heart. For Sasha, the memory of that day remains crystal clear, so much so, in fact, that he keeps a memento from their first meeting tucked safely in his wallet, a boarding pass from their flight to New York City. On the Lightweights podcast, Sasha recounted the serendipitous series of events that brought him and Jenn together. The professional dancer revealed that he had been prepared to sit out the season as a troupe member after being told no partner was available for him. "I kind of accepted it," Sasha admitted. Dina Katz, News.Is casting director, had called me and said, "We can't find the right match for you, but we'd love for you to still be part of the troupe." I was disappointed, but that's just how it goes sometimes. What Sasha didn't know was that everything was about to change. Late that night, his phone started blowing up with notifications about Jenn Tran, who was making headlines after her very public breakup on The Bachelorette. Intrigued, Sasha did a little digging and found himself thinking she would be a perfect partner for him on News.Is. "I remember looking at her photos and thinking, she's really short. She'd be such a great height match for me. But I didn't say anything because I figured it was too late," he shared. But fate had other plans. Sasha received a call from Dina just hours later, telling him to pack his bags and get to the airport immediately. Jenn Tran was joining the cast, and Sasha had been selected as her partner. "It felt like a rom-com," Sasha said with a laugh. "I'm rushing to the airport, and I have no idea what to expect. Then I see Jenn at the gate, and it's like, this is it. This is the moment." The chaos of that morning, rushing to make their flight, meeting for the first time, and preparing for their whirlwind introduction to the show, left a lasting impression on Sasha. So much so that he held onto his boarding pass from the flight. "It was such a special moment that I still carry the boarding pass in my wallet," Sasha revealed on the podcast. "Burbank Flight 7A, Gate 7A, Seat 22E. The doors closed at 8:45, and Dina had called me at 7:45. It was literally like a movie. For Sasha, the boarding pass isn't just a scrap of paper, it's a tangible reminder of the moment everything changed. "When I think about it, I always get chills," he said. "You can't write this kind of stuff. It's just pure fate."